Hi guys, today I have an entire case of Funko Mystery Minis Star Wars The Last Jedi figures, the Gamestop exclusive versions, plus 2 more. I'll show the display case first. Really cool, and I bought the whole box, so I just kept them in the display case. And then I have 2 more over here. And the thing is, I heard that you could weigh these to see what you would get, but all of these are similar, so I decided that I would weigh them and then show you what you get inside in case you wanted to buy these and you wanted to know like about what you would get. However, I am going to open all of them. I've never weighed a product before, and I just wanted to see if it like actually works or not. So however, a lot of them are like 54 to 55 inches. I mean grams. So you can't really tell. So if you see like right over here, the only ones you could tell if you got is probably if you get BB-8 or Porg, because both of them are the lightest. Or also this figure over here. And then Chewbacca's probably the heaviest. But otherwise, all of them are really similar. But I'll just add like a post-it or something on the bottom with all the weights. So I got the weights of all of them, and now I'm going to stack them up. So these two are like 51. I tried to keep them sort of together. The bottom box appears to be a little bit damaged. Just interesting. I have gotten a chaser in a damaged box. 52. 52. This one is 67. So this is most likely Chewbacca. We have 59 and 60. I tried to keep them in some kind of order when I put them in. And then on the bottom, most of these are like 55 or 54. This one is also 51. Let me just make sure all of those are 54. 54. 55. And 55. So normally I would never weigh Funko figures because that basically ruins what you would get. But since I'm opening all of these, I decided this could help some people like know what they would get. So like if you know that you're not going to get a figure you like, you're not going to buy the thing. So I'm going to start by opening all the ones that are 51 in hopes of getting the Porg mystery figure. That is the GameStop exclusive right there, 1 out of 36. That's probably the one I want the most, and then I would want Kylo Ren, 1 out of 72. Rey looks pretty cool too, 1 out of 12, and Chewbacca, 1 out of 24. Most of these figures look cool. There's actually another chaser, 1 out of 72 up there. But anyways, I'm just going to set these down because I don't want them like this in the whole video. I'll set these down in the back and start opening them up. So without further ado, let's get started. Here is the actual box. Some notable figures on the side. Only a GameStop, Disney, Mystery Minis, Star Wars. These are bobbleheads. This one is 51 grams. So let's take a close look at the box. I'll only do this for like one box, most likely. We have 1 out of 72, 1 out of 12, 1 out of 6, 1 out of 24, 1 out of 72, 1 out of 12, 1 out of 24, 1 out of 12, 1 out of 12, 1 out of 6, 1 out of 24, 1 out of 36. And the GameStop exclusives are 1 out of 12, 1 out of 36, and 1 out of 24. So most of these figures look pretty cool. Like even though this one is 1 out of 6, it does look cool. So we have 4 that are about 51 grams. So there's a chance that it could be the Porg, or it might be these. Like they actually look a little bit lighter. However, these aren't exactly drawn to scale all the time. So I'm not sure. But I had 1 whole case and 2 extra, so I'm hoping to get something good at least. So let's open this up. I'll try feeling it. So it doesn't really feel like Porg or BB-8. It feels like an actual figure. So it is an actual figure. This is 1 out of 12. This is the guy right over here, and I did not see the movie, so I don't know most of the figures' names. So we have this guy right over here. So I'll show all the figures up close at the end. I added this on the bottom so I remember at the end which one was which. Once again, I'll show all the figures up close at the end. So that one was 51. This is also 51. So maybe we might not be getting any of them, because if the regular characters are 51, and these do look significantly smaller, so I'm really hoping we do get the Porg figure. Seems like we got another person. So this figure is also 1 out of 12. And I think you could like connect these or something, which is kind of cool. So one of these was another 51. Both of these are 51. So yeah, so maybe that means we're not getting it. However, it does look a little bit large, so maybe it weighs the same. I hope so. Wait, I forgot to put this on the bottom of that. There we go. I wonder if I could get one complete set because I had one whole box. However, I found it at Gamestop like that, so someone could have switched some of the boxes. So it seems like we have another human. One out of 12. For a second I thought it might have been the chaser, but no. Let me just put this back on the bottom. This is the last, this is not 51 grams, this one is. So the last one that's 51. So if it's not this, then it's highly unlikely that we're going to get the GameStop exclusive Porg. So let's see. I don't know, let's open it up. BB-8. BB-8 is pretty cool. The color seems a little bit faded, but otherwise it's nice. So if we got BB-1 in this 51 gram one, and these humans are also 51 gram, we still have a chance of getting Porg. So let's continue on. This one is 54 grams. Huge jump there. And this is my first mass blind box opening at once. And the first time I've been able to open an entire case. I think that's pretty cool. I think this might be the Porg because I think I feel wings. Looks like it is. However, it shows that this one is black and white. Or maybe that's just the lighting. So I'll have to check on that, but this is a pretty cool figure. And I forgot to mention that these are all bobbleheads. Really cool. And once again, I'll show all the figures up close at the end. Really cool. I'm really glad we got it. So 1 level down, 2 more to go. However, the levels do get larger. Oh, I think I forgot to put this on the bottom. So the Porg was 54 grams. However, there were a lot of them that were 54. Maybe you can get another one. This one is 55 grams. Oh no, this one is completely ruined. Not good. Yeah, this box is completely damaged. Let me move this away. Doesn't feel like another Porg. Another human. I'm glad we didn't get any duplicates yet. I think this guy is 1 out of 36. Yeah, I'm just making sure that it is this guy. And once again, I did not watch the movie yet, so I don't know any of the names. In fact, it's been a really long time since I watched any Star Wars movie. It would be really cool if we could get all of them. I mean, we can't get all of them because we had 14 instead of 15. Or almost all of them at least. So I just got rid of some of the garbage. Like, this one was really easy to open. Maybe it depends on how much hot glue they give. Okay, this might be BB-8. Maybe, or the other version. I'm not sure if that's... Oh, it is another BB-8, so we do have another duplicate. Our first duplicate, actually. Which is a little bit sad, because that means we can't get every single one, except for, like, every single regular one. However, BB-8 is kind of cool. So one BB-8 was in a 51 gram box and one was 52. Sometimes the weight machine can give errors and the packaging can vary. And the figures themselves could vary as well. Kind of interesting. This is 55 grams. This one was another one that's really easy to open. Looks like we have another human. Another Gamestop exclusive. However, she's turned... Is that the wrong way? I think she's turned the wrong way. There we go. That's better. So she might be a bit defected, I guess. So this is Rey, a GameStop exclusive that is 1 out of 12. Interesting. And this says Funko on the bottom. Lucasfilm 2017. We're about halfway done with our opening. We're still missing a few characters. Some of these boxes are easier to open than some other ones. Forgot to put this on the bottom. So this GameStop exclusive was a 55 gram box. So comment down below and tell me if you want me to weigh the packets or boxes for you next time or not. I just decided to do it since I'm opening the whole case, and maybe if someone gets this as a gift or something, and then they could weigh it and see whether or not they would like to keep it. The weights are pretty close in this set, however, so I don't know if it's that helpful or not. I decided to do it anyway in case it might help someone. So this one might be Chewbacca. It feels a lot larger than the other ones. I guess not. This character is pretty cool. It's 1 out of 24. Right over there. In a 55 gram box. Pretty cool. It's really cool when they put like metallic on characters. I think I should start putting characters on top of boxes. Five more boxes to go. The figure I would really like to get still is this Chaser, 1 out of 72, the other Chaser, and 1 out of 24 Chewbacca. The 1 out of 24 Stormtrooper GameStop exclusive is pretty cool too. This one is 60, so it could be a Chewbacca. I think the only one heavier than this was, I think, 67. So either that's Chewbacca or this one is. So let's see. So yeah, this does feel large. Not as large as the other one though. Pretty cool. This one is 1 out of 6, but I really like the metallic color on it. So this was 60 gram, the metallic one. So this is the most common. It's 1 out of 6. And BB-8 is also 1 out of 6. But I actually like this one because how it's metallic, sort of like that one. Anyways, let's move on. I probably should move some of the garbage again. I just noticed that my video was paused, so I hope I didn't miss any footage. I'm not sure since when it was paused. So I just pulled the Chewbacca figure. I hope I got that on camera. It was in the 67 gram box, and I don't know if this was on camera or not, but I said the heaviest one, 67 gram, is Chewbacca. The 59 or 60 grams are these Stormtroopers that are 1 out of 6. So I don't know what happened to my camera. I think it just shut off again. I think the battery is low. But I'll show all the figures up close now. And if my camera dies, I'll just fill this later today or tomorrow. And I don't know if this was caught on camera or not, but most of the figures are 52, 53, 54 grams, which is really close, so you can't really tell. The heaviest, you could tell Chewbacca. However, besides that, it's really hard to tell what you're going to get. And you could also tell the Stormtrooper, that's 1 out of 6. But anyways, I'll show all the figures up close now. 55, 54. 55. 60, 51. 51. 51. 67.